Huh. Well. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is, and I need to button this top button so I'm not feeling naked. Rooster, right on cue. Did not do a vlog yesterday, not really. I did a little travel thing that I'd recorded the day before, so I'm not really sure if I did a vlog Monday or not. I don't know. I think I did. I had to get new shades. I am very careless with them, and the last cheap pair I bought for $4 or $5 I broke yesterday, day before yesterday, throwing my hat and shades up just like a frisbee. Hit the wall, and evidently it crushed the earpiece. I go through shades like a lot of people change underwear. Well, not really. I'm not that bad on them. I have a prescription pair someplace that I've lost. Not prescription near and far, but prescription likewise. And I have no clue what I did with those. They'll show up someday when I don't need them anymore. What is going on today? Well, the boys, Shine and Ashton, do not have to test today because their teacher has to, they go to Epic Charter School. Their teacher is buying a house, and they've got to take today off to handle all that. So it's back to the grindstone for them tomorrow. Tomorrow is my last day this week. I did not do one yesterday, podcast. There was one in the queue. I need to get more in the queue. What that means is the people that I work for, they take something in reserve and put it out. Oh, that's some good coffee, actually. I will take this video and put it through that computer to upload it for today. Things going on with Pawpaw. Well, I took off yesterday. Yesterday morning I did a little filming in Linda's car while I was taking a letter to the post office. And then after that, I didn't do a whole lot of anything. It wasn't that I was feeling ill. I was just worn out. Sometimes I do that. Plus, I had a grandson named Tigger. Well, his real name's Benjamin Jr., and a granddaughter, Zara Rose, or I should say a granddaughter, Zara Rose, and a grandson, Tigger, that needed to take a ride. They needed to get out of the house. They've been stuck in their house for a week or so. So I loaded them and I loaded their daddy up, and we went on a good long ride looking at stuff. It was supposed to storm, supposed to, just be torrential rains, all that stuff according to the Weather Service, and none of that happened. It did rain some, but not the really hard stuff they were saying we were going to get. I'm back in the office, whatever you want to call it, the cave. It ain't a man cave. I hate it in here. If it was my man cave, I would like being in here, but I don't. And hopefully one of these days soon, my son Chris will be feeling better and he can come continue doing what he was doing to the walls. It's going to take a few months. I realized that when I got him started on it. It's about getting it lighter in here to reflect light a little better. I can show you what I'm talking about. See where the guitars are? That's just the mud job, and then when we do the painting all through here, it's going to be brighter. Now, I won't paint the door or anything like that. It's a nice oak, wooden, solid core door. I mean, they're heavy. It's extra wide, but when we get done with it in here, it's not going to be bad looking. It's going to be fairly decent, and then we'll do the floor, and after that, I'm going to probably find me a wooden desk that is much lighter. This old military surplus desk, this thing weighs probably about 300 pounds without stuff in the drawers. It's heavy. And it served me well for the last 20 some odd years, but I'm thinking about getting something nicer because I have a wooden file cabinet over there. I'd like to get a desk to kind of match it. And yeah, the thought just boom right out the roof. Yesterday or day before, I don't remember when it was, Linda found a baby mouse stuck to, well, it wasn't a baby, it was a small mouse stuck to a glue board here in the office. I've got to buy some more glue boards. Then I've got to tell you what, that hen just interrupted my train of thought. Doesn't matter. I got nothing really important to say today anyway. Basically, it's like having a hangover, only I don't drink. Have no clue what the podcast is going to be about today. I'm getting ready to go right into it after I get this wrapped up and situated. And Linda and Aurora, they get a day off today too. They tested all day yesterday with Cheyenne and Ashton, and Ash was almost out of his mind. And Ashton was trying to come out here to get him a tea, only it was locked. He left the gate open, so our Rottweiler baby got out, ran down to the other end of the pasture, which is about 2 acres, maybe 3 acres down there. She was trying to rattle the goats. She isn't really trying to get them, I don't think, or she'd already found a way to get through the fence. But she was barking. Benjamin had to drive his pickup down there, pick her up, put her in his cab, and bring her back, and Aurora let her in with a lead rope for a horse, got her inside. We need to get her a collar, and that's on the agenda. But she's such a sweet girl, though. That is, I don't think she would hurt the goats if she got them. she's just trying to have fun with them, trying to get them to run. And just barking at them and stirring things up. I don't know if the other two Rottweilers at the pound got adopted or not. I haven't called my friend Sam yet to see if he got one. We can't do any more dogs here. Every dog we got is someone's throwaway. Zara, she and Baby got their pecking order established, and Zara kind of stays out of her way. She knows that Baby is a huge Rottweiler that could kill her. And Jackson, the other male we've got, he's neutered. Linda's dog, Oliver, he's neutered. We got no way to get Baby pregnant, but she established that she is the top dog. And then she figured out really quick, I'm the alpha here. You know, but she's so sweet. It would blow your mind. I've been a fan of Rottweilers all my life, ever since I was big enough to know what a dog was. My best friend when we lived in Nocona, Texas, Smokey Bagwell, had a Rottweiler. I was about 7 years old, and he and I used to play with that dog. Man, we'd play with that dog. And you know, we lived on Sunshine Lane in Wichita Falls, Texas when I was a kid. And Dad worked for a sign company there in Wichita Falls. And my mother, you know, she was a good mom, and she kept us fed and everything. But our next door neighbor to the south of us, which would have been to the right of our house, or to the left if you're going in the front door, they had a Rottweiler. And I even remember what that Rottweiler's name was. It was a female Rott, like Baby we've got here. Her name was Junie. And I would go over there, I'd sneak over there, and I'd climb over their chain link fence. We had a chain link fence, but where they came up like that at the top, ours weren't bent over, so you could really get scarred up. But theirs, they were bent over, so you couldn't really get hurt climbing over it. And our next door neighbor came out one day and caught me out there playing with their dog. And I was scared. I thought they were going to get real mad, but the husband just started laughing, and he hollers, "Come here, Junie," and she came over to him, and I walked over and I said, I'm sorry, Mr. Haynes, I didn't mean to come over your fence like that. I just couldn't resist. And he looked at me and he laughed and he reached down. I had a flat top haircut. He did that on my head, and he said, "You know, she is kind of irresistible, isn't she?" And I remember that to this day. I've been having a lot of those old memories lately. I had a really rough childhood, but not all of it was bad. Some of it was really good. And that was one of the good memories. I remember Vacation Bible School there in it was not Sunshine, it was Sunny Lane Road in Wichita Falls, Texas. And the Baptist church that I went to Vacation Bible School at was about a block and a half away. And I even remember that. I've got a long memory and I've had a long life. But I've come to that point in today's vlog where I've got to ask a serious question of the Magic 8 Ball. Oh, Magic 8 Ball, is everybody watching this going to have a really good day today? Well, that cannot predict now. Well, what good are you? Magic 8 Ball, I need a second opinion. Reply, Hazy, try again. Boy, this thing's making me work for it today, ain't it? Oh, Magic 8 Ball, I need to know if everybody watching's going to have a good day. Very doubtful. You know, that's a toy. And I really don't care what it says. Let's ask it another question. Oh, Magic 8 Ball, should I take my handgun, throw you up in the air, and see how many times I can shoot you before you hit the ground? And it refuses to answer. It's stuck on the edge here. You may rely on it. Well, I'm going to shift that answer over to everybody having a good day. I paid $9 for that hunk of junk. I really don't want to kill it. Besides, I got a grandson named David that wants it. Anyway, that's pretty much the vlog for today. My buddy Chris, I hope you're doing okay there in Florida or wherever you're at right now. My buddy Monty, I hope you're doing okay wherever you're at and whatever you're doing today. Mom and John, I hope y'all are having a fabulous day. I'm actually praying for all you folks to have a really good day. I prayed for Linda and I and everybody here to have one this morning in our morning prayers. And they seem to be having a good day. I'm in a little bit of pain, but that's normal for me. But I'm actually, my attitude's real good right now. And my brother Michael Paul, I'm still praying for you, little brother, and I hope things are getting better for you physically. What happened there? Okay. I showed Linda something earlier in the bedroom, and I'll have to see if I can bring them out here and show you. We eat sometimes at a place called Big China Cafe, or Big China Buffet, rather, in Ada, Oklahoma, and we ate there here last week, I think it was. And I use chopsticks to eat my sushi. Actual etiquette in a sushi restaurant, you don't use chopsticks. They supply them in case you want to, but you have a bowl, you have liquefied wasabi, you have hot mustard, and you have a bowl with soy sauce in it. And they'll be in 3 containers. Then you got the sushi roll back here that's been sliced, laid on its side, all decorative. And you take a piece of sushi and you dip it in whatever you want to eat with your fingers, and you eat it. And the etiquette is you put the whole thing in your mouth and chew it up. I've never been to a sushi restaurant. I went to one when I was in the Navy, but I've never been to one here, literally. I've been to Chinese restaurants that serve sushi, and it's not the canned stuff. The guy at Big China Buffet makes it right there so you can watch him. But I use chopsticks to pick them up, and what I do is I put wasabi on them, and I pour soy sauce on them, pick them up with the chopsticks and eat it. Well, I showed Linda this morning what a perfect pair of chopsticks looks like, and most people don't understand they're not supposed to just be perfectly straight. They're supposed to bend into each other, and then you find the best way to fit them. And there's a cheap set of bamboo chopsticks in there. Well, I have what I call my treasure box over there. Right there, that green box has a bunch of memorabilia. There's nothing really valuable in it, except that I've got some chopsticks ordered online that are custom made, and they're too pretty to eat with. I ate with them a couple of times, thought I'm not messing these things up. I mean, if you look down here, I've got them all set in down there. I use those to eat with. Sorry about making you drunk by turning the camera around and stuff. But anyway, once in a while, you'll get one of these cheap packs of chopsticks. They're all made by the same folks. And they're not made in China, contrary to popular belief. Most of them are manufactured in San Francisco and shipped all over the country. They import big bamboo logs, and they grow some of their bamboo, and then they cure it, dry it, and turn it into these. I'm going to see if it says where these are made at. These say they're made in China, so maybe they really are. But most fortune cookies are cooked in Kentucky and shipped. That's just stuff I picked up on the internet. Not that I really know anything. Well, anyway, I love all of you. God bless you, and I mean that. I hope God blesses you abundantly. And like the sign says there, be kind. Bye.